Welcome students, welcome to LMS Karnataka. I welcome you back to the 6th unit of Electronics, Measurements and Instrumentation. So in this 6th unit, we are going to cover the topics, concepts and need of electrical grounding and shielding, shielding of cabinets, precautions in instrument usage, precautions for instrument safety, interference, nature, causes, effects and prevention of interference. And the last topic is generalized troubleshooting. The concept and need of electrical grounding. It is a collection of measures and precautions taken to prevent stray currents entering sensitive part of equipment by connecting appropriate part of the circuit to the ground. So before understanding what is the ground, let us see a socket in our house, 3-pin socket. This 3-pin socket has mainly 3 pins. The green one is a earthing pin, the phase and a neutral. See, the phase carries electrical current and neutral there will not be a current if you test it. In a earthing also there should not be current. So this you can test using a tester. See, ಇದು ಒಂದು ಸಾಕೆಟ್ ಯಾವುದೇ 3 ಪಿನ್ ಸಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಹೋಲ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅರ್ಥಿಂಗು, ಫೇಸು ಮತ್ತು ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಟೆಸ್ಟರನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಫೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟಾಗ ಟೆಸ್ಟರು ಗ್ಲೋ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್ಲು ಮತ್ತು ಅರ್ಥಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟಾಗ ಟೆಸ್ಟರ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗ್ಲೋ. So this phase carries electrical current and the neutral is a return path to the current. So what is this earthing? Let us understand. So to understand earthing, we need to understand how current will be supplied to our house. Right? ಇವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಕರೆಂಟನ್ನು ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ. ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಪೋಲಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಪೋಲಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫಾರ್ಮರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಮೀಟರ್ಗೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. This electric pole, it carries a 3-phase current which is 440 volt, and in our house the voltage is 230 volt. From the transformer, one wire is going to the ground, which is called as grounding, whereas in our house one wire from the energy meter is given to the ground, which is called as earthing. So earthing, grounding, there are 2 types, plate earthing and pipe earthing. So for earthing, a low resistance wire is used because it provides the path to the ground. Leakage current ಏನಾದರೂ leakage ಆದಾಗ current will flow through this low resistance wire to the earth. So to understand the grounding a little bit, we need to understand the construction of a transformer. This transformer has, at the input there are 3 wires. These 3 wires are nothing but phase wires. At the output there are 4 wires are coming out. So that extra wire is nothing but neutral wire. To understand that, let us see the connections inside the transformer. The transformer has star connection in it. So on one end of the phase wires are connected to a common point. You can see here the point where n is written, small n, and other end of the star connection is coming out. One more end of the star connection is coming out as a phase wires. See, in the picture they are represented by letter R. R is one of the phase wire. Y and B. These three are phase wires, one end of the phase wires which are coming out of the transformer, and one more wire is coming out of the transformer, which is neutral wire. This neutral wire is coming from the common point of all the three phase wires connected together. So if you measure the voltage between any one phase and the neutral, the voltage is 230 volt. So you can see the voltage between R and N is 230 volt. The voltage between Y and neutral will be 230 volt. B and N will be 230 volt. Whereas if you measure the voltage between R and Y, so it is 440 volt. So this is called as 440 volt. 440 volt will be coming from three phase. So this 440 volt will exist between any two phase wires. If you measure the voltage between Y and B, again it will be 440 volt, or R and B, it is 440 volt. ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಕ್ವಿಪ್ಮೆಂಟು ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಲೋಡ್ಸೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಲೈಕ್ ಫ್ರಿಜ್ಜು, ಓವನ್ನು, ವಾಷಿಂಗ್ ಮಷೀನು, ಐರನ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸು, ಟಿ ವಿ, all are single phase load. They run on 230 volt. So to our house, only one phase will come to our house. Only one phase wire and the neutral wire will be connected to our energy meter. Whereas, so you may ask, where does this three phase is used? So in day-to-day life, you might have used a flour mill shop. So that flour mill, you might have seen the motor running. So that is an induction motor. So which needs three-phase voltage, which is 440 volt. So the three-phase load is connected between all the three phases. So you can see here the three-phase load, which is connected to all the three phases. So the voltage between the neutral and the ground is less than 3 volt. So this is a picture of a healthy power system. See, from the transformer, a live wire, phase wire is also called as live wire, is connected to our house. So all the equipments will run on the current which is coming through the phase wire, and the current will leave through the neutral wire. So in our house, one wire goes to the earth, which is called as earthing. So what is the purpose of this earthing? So why we need to connect one wire to the earth? So let us understand that in depth. Let us assume the earthing wire is not connected in our house. So what happens? So luckily the equipment is running properly. There is no malfunctioning in the equipment. So how the current is flowing? The current flows through the live wire. It runs the equipment and it leaves through the neutral wire and returns to the transformer. So here luckily the equipment is working properly. There is no leakage current. So let us see, in this picture there is no earthing is connected. so the operator is safe because the equipment is working properly. So now in this picture, now the current is coming through the phase wire and there is a leakage current, means the equipment is not working properly, there is a leakage current. So that current, it starts to flow through the human body. Why does it chooses the human body? Because so it creates the loop, it completes the loop to flow, because there is no earthing wire. So this excess current or leakage current will flow through the human body and it causes electrical shock to the operator. So you can see here how important it is to do earthing in the house or in any electrical wiring. See here how the electrical earthing carries current, that is explained in this picture. So the current is flowing through the live wire, it runs the equipment. If any excess current is there or leakage current is there, it flows through the electrical grounding wire. So this grounding wire or earthing wire is a very low resistance wire which completes the path, and current always chooses the low resistance. So the resistance of this earthing wire should be very low compared to the human body. So current chooses the earthing path to return or to complete its path. So in this case, even if the equipment is not working properly, the operator is not subjected to any electrical shock. He is safe because of the earthing wire. So the fault current will flow through the earthing wire. So the need of electrical grounding, it prevents entering dangerous potential on the equipment even during electrical faults. Also ensures proper operation of the equipment during fault condition. So earthing grounding ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಎನಿ ಫಾಲ್ಟ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಆ ಇಕ್ವಿಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಥರ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆಪರೇಟರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಸೇಫಾಗಿ ಶಾಕ್ ಆಗದೆ ಇರೋ ಥರ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಶಾಕ್ ಆಗದೆ ಇರೋ ಥರ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಗ್ರೌಂಡಿಂಗ್ minimizes the susceptibility of the equipment to interference and also eliminates the electrostatic buildup that can damage the system component. So grounding ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ರೇಡಿಯೇಷನ್ಸನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಇಕ್ವಿಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ಗೆ ಇಂಟರ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗದೇ ಇರೋ ಥರ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. Grounding has the ability to absorb or dissipate unlimited amount of electrical charge. So the grounding has ability, the ground can absorb unlimited amount of electrical charge. So there is no limit on how much charges will flow to the earth. If grounding is not done, ಇವಾಗ ಗ್ರೌಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡದೇ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅವಾಗೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, stray voltages will enter into the circuit of our equipment. So if it is a communication equipment, then they create noise signals in the communication signal. If the stray voltage is large enough, then it may produce the electrical shock. So it is very important to do the earthing wherever the electrical wiring is done. So let us see few of the multiple choice questions. So first question, from the point of view of safety, the resistance of the earthing electrode should be low, high or medium. So always the resistance of earthing electrode should always be low. In house wiring, black and green wires indicate what? So the first answer option is earth and neutral respectively, phase and neutral respectively, neutral and earth respectively. So the answer is neutral and earth. See, in house, the earthing wire is green in color, black is neutral wire, and red one is phase wire or a live wire. So the answer is C, which is neutral. Black corresponds to neutral and green corresponds to earth. So the third question is, the purpose of earthing electric appliances to provide safety against shock, to ensure that the appliance work properly, to ensure that the appliance get full voltage, none of the above. So the answer is both A and B. To provide safety against the shock, see, earthing provides safety against the shock, and it also ensures that the equipment works properly even in a faulty condition. So the fourth question is, electrical earthing is done only in houses, only in industrial building, or all the places where electrical wiring is done, or none of the above. So the answer is all the places where electrical wiring is done. So electrical earthing is done in all the places where electrical wiring is done. So hope you have understood the concept of electrical earthing. So even the importance of the electrical earthing. So hope you have enjoyed the session. Thank you.